Hi guys, I'm gonna deal with carbonic anhydrase inhibitors. Before going to carbonic anhydrase inhibitors, let us know something about carbonic anhydrase enzyme. This enzyme is present in kidneys and also in various other tissues such as CNS, eyes, gastric mucosa, pancreas, and red blood cells. There are many types of carbonic anhydrase enzymes. Coming to carbonic anhydrase inhibitors. These are a group of diuretics that act on H2 segment of proximal convoluted tubule by inhibiting the enzyme carbonic anhydrase. In the kidneys, there are two types of carbonic anhydrase enzymes. They are type 2 and type 4. Type 4 carbonic anhydrase enzyme is present on luminal or basolateral membrane, and type 2 is present in cytoplasm of epithelial cells of proximal convoluted tubule. Drugs included in this group are astazolamide, methazolamide, dichlorphenamide, dorzolamide, brinzolamide, zonisamide, and ethoxyzolamide. Among these drugs, diuretic action is produced by astazolamide when administered orally at a dose of 250 mg twice daily. Coming to the mechanism of action, these drugs act in the PCT. Before going to the mechanism of action of carbonic anhydrase inhibitors, let us see the normal physiological mechanism occurring in this region. Here on the luminal membrane of epithelial cell, there is sodium hydrogen ion antiporter that transports sodium ions from PCT into the epithelial cell, and in exchange with this, hydrogen ions are secreted into PCT. These ions react with bicarbonate ions of glomerular filtrate to form carbonic acid. Carbonic acid then dissociates into carbon dioxide and water in the presence of enzyme carbonic anhydrase type 4. This carbon dioxide readily diffuses into the epithelial cell where it combines with water to form carbonic acid in the presence of enzyme carbonic anhydrase type 2. Carbonic acid then spontaneously ionizes to bicarbonates and hydrogen ions. These bicarbonate ions are transported to the bloodstream. Here on the basolateral membrane, there is sodium bicarbonate ions importer that transports sodium and bicarbonate ions into the interstitium and then into the bloodstream where they combine to form sodium bicarbonate. In this way, electrolyte balance is maintained. When drugs like carbonic anhydrase inhibitors are administered, they block the enzymes carbonic anhydrase type 4 and type 2, resulting in blockage of this whole mechanism. As a result of this blockage, there is secretion of sodium and bicarbonate ions into PCT and potassium ions in the collecting duct. Finally, carbonic anhydrase inhibitors result in excretion of water, bicarbonate, sodium, and potassium ions. Coming to pharmacokinetics. Astazolamide is absorbed orally. It is highly distributed to tissues containing carbonic anhydrase enzyme. It is not metabolized but actively secreted in the PCT. Coming to pharmacodynamics, these drugs show their effects on kidney, electrolyte excretion, and blood. Effect on kidney. There is inhibition of sodium bicarbonate reabsorption in the PCT, which is self-limiting, and also there is inhibition of secretion of acids in the collecting duct. Effect on electrolyte excretion in urine. There is increase in urinary excretion of bicarbonates, sodium, and potassium ions. Hemodynamic effects. There is decrease in renal blood flow and glomerular filtration rate due to increased afferent arteriolar resistance, which is triggered by tubuloglomerular feedback. Coming to clinical uses, you can remember them with the mnemonic astazolamides. Here, A stands for urinary alkalinization, C stands for congestive heart failure, E stands for eye problem, that is glaucoma, A stands for metabolic alkalosis, O stands for edema, AM stands for acute mountain sickness, I stands for idiopathic intracranial hypertension, D stands for diuresis, E stands for epilepsy, that is petit mal epilepsy, S stands for stones, which include uric acid and cystine stones. Other uses include hyperphosphatemia and familial periodic paralysis. These drugs produce urinary alkalinization by secretion of bicarbonates in urine, which is used clinically to excrete acidic drugs in certain toxicity conditions. These drugs are used to reduce edema and metabolic alkalosis in patients with heart failure. These drugs inhibit carbonic anhydrase enzyme present in eyes and reduce intraocular pressure, which is used to treat glaucoma. In case of metabolic alkalosis, these drugs are used to produce metabolic acidosis. These drugs are used along with other diuretics in treatment of resistant edema. In patients with acute mountain sickness, these drugs counteract hypoxia and respiratory alkalosis by producing metabolic acidosis. In case of idiopathic intracranial hypertension, these drugs reduce intracranial pressure by inhibiting carbonic anhydrase enzyme present in CNS. These drugs raise the seizure threshold by direct action on CNS and by producing metabolic acidosis, which is used to treat petit mal epilepsy. These drugs excrete uric acid and cystine stones, which are more soluble in alkaline urine. Coming to adverse effects, you can remember them with a mnemonic heart failure and SP, where H stands for hypokalemia, hyperchloremic metabolic acidosis, and hepatic encephalopathy. F stands for fever. S stands for sedation, stone formation, and sulfonamide-like effects. P stands for paresthesia. Hypokalemia is due to excretion of potassium ions in exchange with sodium ion reabsorption in the collecting duct. Hyperchloremic metabolic acidosis is due to alterations in chloride and bicarbonate ions excretion. Stone formation is mainly calcium oxalate stones, which results in ureteric colic. Sulfonamide-like effects may be hypersensitivity reaction, bone marrow depression, and interstitial nephritis. Coming to contraindications, you can remember them with a mnemonic subarachnoid hemorrhage, where S stands for severe COPD, A stands for hyperchloremic acidosis, H stands for hepatic cirrhosis. Coming to drug interactions, you can remember them with a mnemonic medical officer, where M stands for methenamine and O stands for organic acids. Carbonic anhydrase inhibitors block the action of methenamine and reduce the excretion of weak organic acids.